What's up today, my fellow mass soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you guys the best way to get ready for Campus Heroes. I'm going to go through quite a bit of stuff and just give you guys several options that you could do in order to prepare for it. Nothing really crazy, but we must talk about it. We must start preparing for it because not necessarily the overalls are going to go higher. Well, I'm going to show you guys right now because the way they did it earlier this season was a lot different from the way they did the other seasons, but I'm still going to bring up the way they did it from other seasons because they might change to that format instead of doing what they did previously during this season, which I'll explain on to them in a minute. I know it might be confusing, but let me go ahead and explain. So anyways, so the first thing you're going to want to do, without a doubt, right, it's going to be up to you, but let's go ahead. I'm going here and go to my team. I actually sold quite a few of my players. Not everybody. Like for instance, I didn't get rid of Stephon Gilmore. He was going for a reasonable price, so I kept him. Without CeeDee Lamb, I kept him, and a few other players. But there's other players that I got rid of because I was like, you know what, right now I'm going to get rid of them because the prices went up. So therefore I got rid of them to stack up my coins. That's why I'm back to 5.1 million, which I actually will be having more in a minute, which I'll speak about in another video. But that's what I did. When I looked over my team, I got rid of certain players that I feel that I needed to. For instance, like Deion Sanders and Darren Bland. I didn't get rid of them because to me, if I ever do, I'm going to get rid of them later on in quick sound. To me, I bought them for a reasonable price, so I didn't need to. But anyways, this is about you guys. I'm just letting you guys know the certain things that I do and why I do them, because I follow this same format that I'm teaching you guys, because I want to make sure that you guys stay with your coin stack and also to participate in any program that comes out, no matter what it is. You always have coins to participate, and you could do with it as you please if you follow this. So what I would do is get rid of either your top 1 or 3 players. I never say get rid of your whole team, because you could take a chance of taking a good loss, or you could take a chance of getting a great win, but it's all up to you. But at least if you get rid of 1 or 3 players, it's not that much big of a loss, right? You'd be like, okay, at least it was just my top 3 players are the 3 players I want to get rid of, and I'm comfortable with that. So I say top 3 players because usually the top 3 players are the most that you get for your coin. But if they're not your top 3 players when it comes to overall, then I will go with the ones that are going for quite a bit of coins that you're comfortable with comfortable with selling and getting them off. Whether it's your top 1 or your top 3, sell the ones that you're comfortable with selling and stack up your coins just a little bit. You don't have to have 5 million coins, but at least get stack up a couple 100,000 just to get you started. Even if you can't, for instance, even if you can't buy a full Campus Hero day 1, you never know what they're going to offer. You might be able to snipe one. You might be able to start your coin stack and then continue to start your coin stack in order to get one later. It all depends. But anyways, that's what I would do first. Look over your team. Get rid of your top 1 to 3 cards to get you just to start you off and get you a little bit of coins. And if you already got coins, I will still do it anyway, because some of these cards are going to drop. Now let's go to the sets because of what they did last year, right? Or before we even go to the sets, let's go to the events. Most likely it's a possible that there might be a little a pass for it, whether it's a little field pass, whatever like that, where we're able to grind and get something. I don't remember them last season or the last time that they released it, them doing that. I think it was just a set of solos and they gave us like an 85 or something like that, but it wasn't really that much worth it. But I'm hoping, because so much stuff has transpired from then to now, I'm hoping to keep people involved, that they actually offer us the highest version of the Campus Heroes that's going to be able to come out, at least be able to get one for free. All right, so let's go to Campus Heroes. I'm going to go to sets. We're going to go to Campus Heroes right here. Where is it at? I think it should be on this side. There we go. And why is there only one set? There's only one set because it's a fantasy pack where it's able to contain any of the 88 overall. So it says here, exchange 5 times any 84 through 85 overall players to receive an 88 overall Campus Hero Champion Fantasy Pack. So the champions were 88. Here's the thing, unlike previous Maddens, this last time that they released the Campus Heroes, which you see right here, they only released a few 88s. Previously, everybody got an 88, meaning that every single team got an 88. So for those who are thinking that every single team is going to get a card, that ain't the way they did it during the season. They did it like that in previous Maddens, but this season they didn't do it this way. So I'm hoping in in Campus Heroes 2 that they actually release one for every theme team, just to get more people involved and looking forward to grinding and releasing a good program that everyone's going to be happy about. So that's what I'm hoping that they're doing. But mind you though, the way that I'm going to show you guys right now, I'm going to show you guys the cards and what they're releasing, how they did it. But this last time, this is how they did it. Those any 84 overalls, but they did release 85 overall. Here we go here. It's funny it's still on it. Even though I took off the filter, but we're gonna do it again anyway, just to make sure. So anyway, here's the filter right here. These were the 85 overalls that they released during the program of the Campus Heroes. But once again, they didn't release one for every theme team. So for instance, if I go over here to team and I go to Cowboys, there's gonna be none. They only release certain Campus Heroes for certain teams, and it wasn't even like a theme team related thing. It was just Campus Heroes, and it had nothing to do with theme teams. It was just a player program, and that was it. This season, the last time that they released it, right? Fortunately, Cowboys did have one, which was Leo Collins, that helped out a lot for me and my theme team, but not every theme team had one, so I did want to put that out there. The program was all right, but it was very disappointing for those who were looking forward to it, because first of all, EA is just they're this year. I don't want to get into complaining all that, but let's just say this year they're just doing some ridiculous stuff. Let's just say like that. And I'm not even motivated to play like I used to, but I still like playing football, so that's why I play Madden. But I used to grind like crazy because I used to love to grind the game out because it was very rewarding. Unlike this year and last year, the game is starting to go to crap. So let's just say that. But anyways, I'm hoping in order to them to revitalize Madden a little bit. It's not going to do 100%, but to revitalize it a little bit. Not only I'm hoping that they offer high overalls of Campus Heroes, but every single theme team gets a Campus Hero of that same overall. So for instance, if the highest overall is the 92 or 93, then I figured, I believe, I mean, in my opinion, every single theme team should get a 93 overall Campus Hero. Sometimes they'll get multiple Campus Heroes for their team because they have other players that are part of other teams. They used to play for the same team, so you might even get more than one. But instead of EA being lazy, I'm really hoping that they really, whatever it is, it's already done, right? Whatever card that it's already done. They already know what they're going to release. So I'm just speaking, hoping that that's what they did. So at least that, in my opinion, they can always change it overnight and hear people's opinions and actually just revamp it or delay it a day or two in order to make it better. But in my opinion, I would rather have a delay and everyone get a high overall player for the team. And not only that, right? Because I know people are like, well, it doesn't matter if they get higher overalls. I mean, we're not going to get one for free anyway. Well, that's another thing that I was going to mention. I'm hoping that they not only release high overalls for every single theme team, I'm hoping that we're actually able to get one for free, just like in previous Maddens. So if they do that, it would make Madden a lot better right now, and people will be more looking forward to playing it. Now let's go to the 88 overalls. All right, so when these 88 overalls dropped, they were pretty decent, but their cards were very pricey. As you can tell right here, it's only like 32,000. Like, we'll say no higher than 35,000 for these cards. But when they first came out, they're going for, I think, 500K and higher. They were actually going for quite a bit. But these are the only cards that they released. They didn't release no more or no less than this. This is what they released, which I think it was like 4 altogether. So it was all right, but once again, though, people weren't very happy with it, just based on the fact that they didn't do it like previous seasons where everybody looked forward to it. Everybody got a card. Every team got a card, and you're able to get one for free, even if it was a higher overall, which a lot of them were, right? Like if every single team got a 92 overall, then you're able to grind and get a free 92 overall. So I'm hoping that's what they do. But anyway, I'm showing you guys this right here because you go about it different ways. I'm not going to tell you to go and buy cards to add to sets. If you guys want to do that, and if people are giving that advice, hey, I'm not hating on them because it could go that way. You never know. This season they did it that way where you could use any, as you see, 80, 84 to 85 overalls to add to the Campus Hero set. So they could do that same thing this year. You want to go pick up some 90 overalls, 91 overalls, hoping that that's what they release, so you use them in the set. Or in my opinion, I would rather just have the coins and wait, because if they release it the same way they did last year and these cards are trash, at least you won't feel mad about like, oh man, I picked up these cards and not even going for that much no more, and take the risk. I would rather encourage you guys just to stack up on your coins, sell some of your top players, and just wait to see what they release. I just wanted to go over it with you, show you guys what to prepare, what to look forward to and stuff like that, because anything I said is a possibility based on how they did it this year and also in previous years. So hopefully they do it like they did in previous years, so it's a lot more rewarding, but we'll see. Any questions, people, put in the comment section. Until next time.